Hey everyone. All right. On this video today, I wanted to bust open, the concept of professionalism and conservativeness and, tight tie wrapping around our neck almost. That's the energy I keep seeing of how we do business. So if you are an online business owner, meaning that you create content online, you have social media feeds, you might use email marketing, you might use the internet for programs and offerings and services that you create, there's a different vibration going through these types of businesses, whether it's coaching, whether it's marketing, whether it's, health coaching, like all of that, like any degree of this concept. We are really being called right now to step in fully to embody who we are. And for some of us, especially someone like me, that also means embodying our rebellion nature. And I am a rebel at heart. That's who I am. I break apart molds and systems, and I rebel against the rules, and I don't follow the norm. I beat to my own drum. Those are all things that you could say are considerations of who I am. And I am really feeling this, and it's so funny today because I even saw a post today from someone else that I follow who I really respect, and she's saying the exact same thing, to embrace your crazy. That natural instinct inside of you at the full core of who you are, and bringing that out into the world. And for a lot of us, and I don't know about you, but for me, I come from a world that was a very conservative business world. So I was taught, and pretty much it was banged into my subconscious mind, that you need to wear pantyhose with skirts, and that you have to be proper, and that women don't swear, and that women support their husbands, and all this dynamic. And if you still believe this, amazing. That's a belief for you, and you can own that full-heartedly, and that makes sense for you. But for me, it doesn't make sense. Like, I am not someone who wants to wear pantyhose. I want to be able to be authentically me. I want to rebel against the conversations and have the strong conversations and show up in ripped jeans to a corporate meeting. And some people in my life, even too, when I was saying that, they're like, you can't do corporate work in ripped jeans. And I was like, yeah, I can, because that's who I am. Right. And there's this narrative that's been going around for years and years that we need to be something to be in business, and we have to become this, and we have to show up in this way, and that we cannot fully be ourselves because of the fact that we have to have a certain persona, which is BS. So what I want to do today is I want to break that mold. So if you are feeling called to do a photo shoot in a certain type of attire, and you are feeling called to step into this energetics of, a dominatrix energy, even if you are being called to step in to this rebellion space, to speak your truth, to really step into that, it's time for you to do that. And this is a message to tell you so. So yeah, it's going to go against the narrative, and yeah, it's going to go against probably a lot of the stuff that's been ingrained in your mind. It's going to go against your neighbor and against maybe your family. It's going to go against it all, but it is in alignment with you. And it's time for us to fully embody ourselves in life and in business. And once we can really do that and drop into that energy and step into that space, that is where the magic starts to happen. That is where the people that are meant to work with us start to find us. That is where we get to escape the narrative of having to be, and we get to just be. And then we get to create in this magical energy and this flow of authenticity and really connect in with people in this dynamic and in this space. And that is where all of this dynamic of stuff is going on and shifting. So I wanted to jump on and remind you of that today, because your business, the way you show up in the world, the mission you have on earth is yours. It's yours. It's no one else's. And you do not need to do business the way someone else says you have to. You have a unique way inside of you that you show up in the world, whether it's in clothing, how you do your makeup, your persona, your energy, your creativity, the way you express yourself. All of that is yours. And it's time for us to own that in our businesses, to show up online in that, to not worry about what other people are going to think, but fully embody our energy. And it's not like I'm telling you to go around and hate on people. And if that's your MO, definitely disconnect from this channel because this is not the wheelhouse for you. I'm talking about from a place of light, from a place of inside of you that is your embodiment and connection in the world, that is your expression to step into, that is your availability to maneuver. It's yours. And we've been capped for so long, not being able to step into certain spaces, or choosing not to because we don't want to hurt someone's feelings, choosing not to because your mom is on your profile and she might get offended, choosing not to because of the fact, like, what are others going to think about us? And that's no longer an available narrative for us in this world of light lanes and missions in embodiment of business energy. It's no longer acceptable. So where in your life today can you start to lean in to fully embody who you are? Question number one. Where is it that needs to change in your messaging, in your content creation, in your programs and offerings, where you can now lean in full-heartedly to this? Number two. Number three, what are the parts of yourself that you haven't been expressing into the world that you are really seeing and feeling called to step in to do? Number three. So those are the questions that I would start to be working within in your mind to start to really fully align this next level of embodiment in who you are, this next level of expansion, this next level of evolvement. And it's always been inside of you, but maybe you haven't owned it. Maybe you shine it through every so often. But now it's time to really go bust it open and step into this space. So this is a quick message today, but it is such a powerful one. And for all of you out there, really leaning into this and really doing the work and really, diving deep so that you can serve your people and create programs and offerings that make an impact, which then obviously makes an income. This is the next piece of this level for you. And it's not going to be easy at first because you're going to have to really own this next level and be stepping in confidence, but it is going to be worth it. So my friend, have the courage, have the confidence, and I cannot wait to see what you deliver coming out of this. And we'll talk soon. Have a great one. See you in another video.